Well, hello, everybody. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome
Or
to
as
Ask
they
Us
say here,
Anything.
yeah.
All right, there's Jerry.
All right.
There's Jerry.
We got a group.
Oh, we got to show Jerry.
All right.
Show Jerry. Turn it to Jerry.
Now, wait a minute. You think that they're being spontaneous. They're not. You guys are our rowdy group, and we haven't even started this rally yet. So welcome. Welcome to everybody to Ask Us Anything. Well, a bunch of you have checked on, and we're Mike and Jennifer. If this is your first time on Ask Us Anything, put first time on your comments when you ask a question so we can give it to you first. We are coming to you from beautiful Fredericksburg, Texas, and the Texas Hill Country. We're starting on Tuesday. We have an RV lifestyle community rally. And these are all of the early arrivals. There's a bunch of us that came in early.
And a bunch more tomorrow.
And then officially we start on Tuesday. And we are just really excited to see everybody out here. And yes, we do have hats. And
we just got our hats.
Yep. Thanks to Daniel, I've learned that I can't wear my felt hat when it's warm. And Daniel's one of our members. As I said in one of the posts I wrote on the RV community, Daniel's the real deal from Texas, a native Texan. And we've had a couple of nights of great visiting. Everybody else has come in pretty much today. And Ed Richards is here. He came in yesterday. And we've got more coming.
Tell people about Daniel's grandfather.
We'll have to tell you. I'm getting it right. Your grandfather, your great grandfather, or was it your grandfather?
My great grandfather started down where I live, but my grandfather came to Texas when he was 8 years old.
Oh, when he was 8 years old, his grandfather came.
He was born in 1878.
Born in 1878. They can't hear you. That's why we're saying.
Yeah, that's what we're. And he, I was trying to turn around. He was born in 1878, and at the age of 8, he became a shepherd.
Right.
And when did he become a cowboy?
12, he became a cowboy.
Wow. And
his family kicked him out. 8 years old, you can do it.
Daniel has been a cowboy and many other things, and he is our resident expert on what we're going to find out about Texas cowboy country, and we can't wait to learn it.
We've been sitting around for 2 evenings listening to.
This is my brand new
Texas.
Stetson, which I have really enjoyed. Jen has a Stetson, and we learned that you have to have
our pink hats. I didn't think we'd
That
ever
was
wear
from
them again,
Nashville.
and I gave them to Goodwill.
You don't want to wear a pink hat in Texas. That's a Nashville hat. But anyway, welcome everybody, and let's go through and start saying hi to folks. Just a quick reminder to those of you who are members of the RV community, we will do an afterglow immediately after our Ask Us Anything, and we'll have Wendy join us even for that one, since many of you all know Wendy from there. And most of you know Wendy because she's in our podcast every week with Social Media Buzz. So lots of you checking in tonight, and it's fun to see everybody. Despina Reyes is in San Antonio, Texas, and they toured the Alamo today.
Bo, it's okay.
And Bo is going to do his normal greetings of anything that moves out there. He's keeping security. So
they floated downriver on the river walk, and sadly our little travel companion Hermes couldn't join.
Well, dogs aren't welcome on most places.
Yeah,
it's pretty hard with dogs. That's a hard part when you have a dog.
Yeah, Hermes couldn't go on the river.
Most of us all have dogs, and it's tough.
Mm-hmm.
I got to tell you, I found a new thing. This town is a German town. And this is a German beer brewed here. It's called a Radler, which I never heard of before, but apparently in Germany everybody knows this. But it's infused with peach, and this is a big peach growing area, and it is really good. So I'm having some peach juice with beer.
You don't need to drink beer while you're doing this, silly boy.
Come on, guys. It's okay. Matthew Blau, quick reminder to everybody who, if you're an amateur radio operator on our RV community or anywhere, we have a RV lifestyle YSF room, net, and that net is tomorrow night at 7:00 for all the ham radio operators out there. Ed Richards here. You've been into that net a couple of times. Let's say hi to some more that are checking in. Marcy Campbell.
Good evening from Iowa.
And Fred Hellman.
Good evening.
And of course, Ed Richards, who's of about 8 feet away.
Yeah, greetings from Oakwood RV and Resort.
Hi, Steve Egbert.
Hi from California, recovering. So I can't do much. Oh, I'm sorry you're sick.
Yeah. Chris is here.
Do you think you can get that print larger? Is
I
that,
can't. Remember,
okay.
we tried it last time, and
Okay.
it didn't work out real well. So we're kind of stuck on that. I don't think I can do anything.
Well, we better not try anything right now.
The only thing I can do is.
But that's okay.
Nope, that's not going to work. I don't want to lose it because that'll happen. Chris, he says he sees us very closely. He's right next to Ed Richards. Carol Jacobson in Norfolk, Virginia is checking in. Janice Smith from the beautiful state of Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
And Mary Haminga.
From Lake Arrowwood State Park. See you all on Tuesday.
And Mary is coming from, I think, Oklahoma. Tulsa, Oklahoma, isn't that it? Who we got in there? Carter Richardson.
Hello, Mike, Jen, and group.
I had an email I got from somebody, take it out to our live audience, and they said, we love watching it, but we really get bored with you saying hi to everybody. And I think I tried to answer that that's really what a live stream is all about. And everybody who does this says hello, but you can all let us know if you think that we shouldn't do that. We'll just go to questions, and if nobody has a question, that means we don't really have a live stream. So I think it's fun to do. Road Trip Buddy, he's checked in tonight.
Yeah,
he says he needs to hang out with us. He's jealous right now. Well,
we'd love to have him here.
You got to meet all of our friends out here. Mary Haminga saw Jerry, said to say hi. And Ken Icardi is there from rainy South Carolina. Hi to Chris Benetu, who's checking in. What else we got? We got Deborah Copera.
Hi from Ocala, Florida. Just spent the weekend camping at Ocala with a Jeep club. That sounds like fun. October Jeep Fest.
Well, this was a month for rallies. There's been rallies. Almost every RV manufacturer all over the country have had a rally, and it's been fun. I know there was a big leisure travel van one not long ago, and there's a Jeep Club one, many others. So we're glad that we've got a bunch of you coming here. We have a really busy week in Fredericksburg, and that's going to be really fun. Hi to John Thorpe, Gary Altrigger, and he says he's new to the program.
Needs to figure it out, how to find campgrounds on trips.
Well, just ask questions and you'll get lots of information. Let's see. James Massey's coming in.
See you all on Tuesday.
Yep. You too, James. Let's see. Who
James
else?
and Susan. Hello from Denny and Kate.
The San Blasets are there. That's great. And
hello from Louisiana.
That's who is that? I don't know. I couldn't read it. Fred Holman.
Just took our first trip in our RV this weekend with an RV club. Great way to learn you're moving it, and then now words went on top of the words.
To learn the ropes. In Jensen Beach. Yeah, that's actually where you can read it.
Over on the right.
Yeah. All right. Tropical Caper.
Hello from Western North Carolina. 19 weeks down to go to our summer adventure.
No, one more to go, and then they're done with their summer adventure.
Okay.
I think what they're saying. So, all right. Question from Mary Haminga. Any issues with the Brinkley? We just finished our fantasy RV tour for almost 6 weeks. We've been traveling with this new Brinkley. And I don't think we've had any real issues that haven't been easily solved, not like other RVs we've had. This has
Yeah,
been
we had one issue, but somebody in the group fixed it.
helped solve it.
Helped fix
Yeah,
the problem.
when-
The door was coming open.
But that's because we have a different lock than is standard on this, and it just needed to get adjusted. So that was easy to handle, and I don't think we've ever had an RV that has had fewer problems. And we've come pretty much 3,000 miles with this since we bought it. So that's been pretty good, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been very good.
Yeah.
Except when there wasn't any place to pull over and you were trying to
Yeah. The door.
shut the door.
William Zemsbury. We were with Bill and Joyce on our fantasy tour last month.
Mm-hmm.
And they just arrived home in South Central Pennsylvania. And they said the total mileage they did on the Mississippi River road trip was 4,854
miles.
Obviously
but who's counting?
That's going and returning. But yeah.
And Joyce is having knee replacement, I believe, November 3rd.
Yeah. Ken Cooper is checking in.
He has a comment. Hello, Mike and Jen, traveling down the Mississippi River on the Iowa side for the next 2 weeks.
Well, great. And Ken, we have been posting, I don't know if you're a member of RVCommunity, Ken, but if you are, we have been posting updates there. We did on that trip all the way down. We're putting selected ones on the RV Lifestyle blog. So you can read that and learn a little bit more about the Mississippi as you travel. One Way Home has a question. Let me get that. There it is. Okay.
Knowing you trade in every couple of years, any tips for trading up without losing a ton of money?
Well, buy wisely in the first place. And it's like a house, you start with a small starter house and you keep trading it up and you get a little better house every time. If you can trade within a couple of years, you will lose the least amount on depreciation. It's easier to insure in terms of if you want to do any continued warranty stuff as well. But the bottom line is, and get as many extras when you buy as you can. For example, on this one, we've added extra solar, we've added extra lithium batteries, we've added extra large inverter, and we've got Starlink up on the roof, which will go with this. So when we trade this in, it has a lot of extra values of things that people would normally say, well, I'd like to do that, but I got to install it myself. Makes it much more attractive to buyers if you have a lot of extras. It's not something you can do right out of the bat. We're going on our 15th year of doing this, and we have been doing this pretty much every 2.5 years we trade up. Will we on this one? I don't know. I have no plans to trade on this. We have kind of unofficially said we would love to have owned every type of RV. And the only we have not owned are a Class A and a truck camper. And I don't think we're going to go down to a truck camper, although they have some really nice ones. But I thought seriously of a Class A before we bought this, but the problem there is that by the time you tow something, it's really long. This is pretty close to 52 feet when we're down the road with my truck, the Beast, and the fifth wheel, the Beauty, when we're towing the Beauty and the Beast. But
we're not real original. We just thought that worked.
It did. Well, we've always called the truck the Beast, so we figured this works. But at any rate, that would be my advice: is to load it up with as many extras as you can, and that helps add value to it. So,
and what about our friend Tom and Kathy McAllister, who
Tom
buy
flips
used ones,
yep,
sell it, make a profit,
and get a new one, yep, and
he
do some work,
enjoys
do some
doing that,
tweaking, yep.
if you're handy.
Yep, our friend McAllister, they flip RVs all the time, and it works good.
It works for them.
Willow Mist Farm checks in.
Howdy, nice new hats. Made them 40 years ago after what was that?
I have no idea. After high school in Garland, Texas. So you're a hat maker. Well, we are in.
Well, that's nice to know something's made here instead of in China.
No.
Yeah.
I hope these aren't made in China.
Yeah.
They don't make Stetson in China, do they?
Based out of New York now.
They're based out of
New
Stetson's
York?
based out of New York.
Several other factories that they make them at.
Oh no. Oh no.
We thought we had
Well,
the
it's better. At
Texas
least
hat.
hopefully they're still made in
Still
the
in
US.
this country, hopefully.
Willow Mist Farms says thanks for buying them today. Okay. Lucian Llewellyn Pavluk.
Hello from South Carolina again. Thoroughly enjoyed your trip down the mighty Mississippi. Love your hats. Well, thank you.
You know, I have loved cowboy hats since I was 6 years old. I remember
That little birthday party
my
you had?
birthday party with the cowboy hat. You couldn't get me not to wear it. And then I had a grandmother who told me if I wore hats all the time, I'd be bald headed. So I believed her for a while. And then in high school, you just didn't wear cowboy hats back in Michigan. But Ron just took his hat off, and he's well. Maybe okay. Yeah. Bill Sprague.
Hello from drizzly Western Maryland.
And who else do we have in here? I gotta check up. Okay. Sue Branham says hello. Just another reminder about the Afterglow for RV Community. We'll do that about 7:45. So stay with us for that. And if you guys have a question as you post, put question at the top of it, because as Phyllis, who's helping us with putting these up on the screen, will kind of give preference to questions and comments, and can go from there. All right, Gene Newman is on.
Okay, my husband and I were coming back home to Wisconsin from Ames, Iowa today, and saw a whole bunch of RVs going the opposite direction. Did we miss an event?
You know, I don't know where you were, on what road, what was going on. It sounds like it was perhaps one of those tours like we just came on, maybe a fantasy RV tour. I don't know of any that go through Iowa that are on right now. There are other companies. I think Adventure RV is another one. They might have had a rally. It could have been something from Winnebago if you're in Iowa. So there probably was some sort of a rally or an event out that way.
Actually, with fantasy, they ask us not to make a caravan
Yeah,
because it's too disruptive to the flow of traffic.
yeah, it does. It does. And it makes a lot of people angry. Randy Gellerk checks in, and he was one of the folks with us. And we enjoyed meeting Randy.
Same.
He was on the fantasy tour of the Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
And they're at the Lippert Repair Center in Howe, Indiana, getting some work done. I think they lost a slide, is it? I forget what their problem was, but they're getting some work done there. And it was a pleasure to meet you on that tour as well. Janet Bullard is in the state of Mississippi. Hello, Janet. Thank you for checking in tonight. Karen Job.
Hi from Michigan. Stetsons are made in Garland, Texas.
Well, I hope that's where these were made. This is a really comfortable hat. I bought a $39 Tractor Supply hat yesterday, and it just, when I tried this on, it felt so much different. And you know, the guy told me when you wear a hat, he said if you take your thing and if the band stays tight, it's fitting you okay. You don't want it so that'll just lift right up, and you want it to kind of pop off a little bit, so it doesn't blow off in the wind. Karen Vichkowski is on with the Don. They're in Pennsylvania, heading home from our Mississippi trip.
Hey, you guys, wish we were with you. We're in Pennsylvania. We'll be home tomorrow. Oh, it's a long trip home. We got that long trip home to make as well.
Yeah. Steve Windley Sr. checks in.
We are so bummed that we aren't there with you. Just got our RV out of the shop from our last adventure and headed to Oak Grove.
At the Naval Air Station, Pensacola tomorrow. And they're going to watch the Blue Angels practice. Usually they practice on Tuesdays, I think. And that's good. Have you guys ever seen the Blue Angels practice? They are amazing. And I think they're about ready to end for the season. But you can go and watch you can get right on Naval Air Station. Yeah, you can watch them, and they are just amazing. Right on the flight line you sit. And
I was sorry that it didn't work out when we were in Navarre for our rally, that the Blue Angels weren't practicing then.
That was a year ago, but we were a week before. So you're probably right at the end of that. Hi, Joy Hawkins. Thank you for checking in.
Hello from Northern Nevada. Love
John,
you guys. We love you too. Thank you
thank
for
you.
being there.
Yep. John Ford.
Welcome to Texas. If you come to Houston, stop by Tom Ball
Is that a city?
and say
That's a
hi.
city?
Do you have any knowledge or thoughts about Coach House RVs? Other than they're wonderful. They're very, very nice. Going to the Tampa show to see them one in January. They are beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful RVs. Coach
You know,
House.
they're expensive. They're pushing
Very expensive.
$300,000 for
Mhm.
a B plus, but they're made not too far south of Tampa. And when you're at the Tampa RV show, you can arrange a tour and watch how they're made. But
Do
they're
they have
very.
the air suspension?
I don't know if they have the air suspension.
know.
They're really high quality RVs. We've always been impressed with Coach House.
Mhm.
Small company. They don't produce a lot of them. If they don't have it in stock, it takes a while for you to get it to be have it ready for you. Probably a couple of years. But we do think a lot of Coach House, and
They're beautiful.
We'll probably be at Tampa this year. We haven't made our mind up 100 times. Tampa, courtside, we keep going back and forth. Can you do both? We could. If we flew to one and drove to another, we're thinking about it. So that's good. Richard Rayborn reminds us that local RV shows have cropped up. Yep. And if you ever want to find a list of RV shows, at RVLifestyle.com, we have the most comprehensive list anywhere on the internet. List all of them by month. And then every Monday in the newsletter during RV season, we list all the shows, and we'll have a bunch of them listed in tomorrow's newsletter. If you haven't subscribed to that newsletter, just go to RVLifestyle.com and you can pick it up, and you'll be able to get some information on it. But that's every Monday we list all the shows. And if you want to plan in advance, look at the post for RV shows. Just search RV shows and you'll find them. And there's an address for the show list that Phyllis just put up, so you can see how it goes. Big Jim Slade.
Howdy, y'all, from cool, crisp Central Kentucky.
Yep.
That sounds pretty good.
It is. It's good. Ken Icardi has a Coach House,
and it's worth every penny.
And it is. There really are nice ones. And I think I saw here that Coach House has 2 available, says Richard Rayburn. All right. Jim Slade.
Question. How much weight can your Ford F-250, you don't have a 250, you have a 350.
I have a 350.
Tow when pulling a fifth wheel. So he wants to know how much a 250 can pull. Any suggestions for selecting a truck for pulling a fifth wheel?
Well, we pulled with the 250, we pulled a 12,000 pound fifth wheel loaded. This is, I think, 13,000 something when it's fully loaded. I don't remember. I can pull up to 20,000 with my 350. So, and I have a new hitch on this that is phenomenal. But the source is, forget everything people tell you on the internet, especially, people who are armchair engineers. Go to the Ford site, tell them exactly what you need to pull. And Ford has little interactive stuff that will tell you what they can handle. And if not, you can contact support to the Ford Motor Company site. And I'm sure GM has the same, and I'm sure Dodge Ram has the same. But go to the manufacturer for the source, and don't trust what people tell you on the internet, because they just don't know. Even though I know for a fact. Well, see what the manufacturer says. That's the best way to go.
Because we didn't have quite enough power.
The 250 probably could have pulled this, but it wasn't enough. And even at 12,700, but I can't remember what my Montana was. I found on hills sometimes I wished it had a little more power, a little more torque. And make sure you get a diesel truck to pull, not a gas. But go to the manufacturer. That is always your best source. And make sure that don't trust the salesman to tell you how much the weight is on the unit. Go to the manufacturer of the RV itself and look at their specs. Because the salespeople, they will make it up if they know. Most of them. Well, you can trust. Some are good, but Don't trust them either. And I can say this because we don't take any sponsorship from any of these people, and it really does help us. That's one of the reasons we started the RV community, because it's totally ad free. So there's no bias in there. Nobody's paying us to say anything. There's no appearance of it. Even if they didn't, we don't want you to think they are, because they had. So we have no ads on it, and that's why we have a little bit of a fee to join it. But we invite you, by the way, to join RVCommunity.com. All these folks are members, and they'll tell you. I'll turn the mic on everyone. They'll tell you what a great time is, right? Free beer if you tell them what a great time was. And members of the community, we go live here in just a few more minutes. We got time for 3 or 4 more minutes here, and then we have to switch gears and switch platforms. I didn't cheering on the Lions. I don't know who are the Lions playing tonight. Who are they playing? And I don't know what it must be a night game. This is the year the Lions are going to the Super Bowl.
Who are the Detroit Lions playing tonight?
Yeah, we'll find out.
There haven't been any points scored between the Lions and the Chiefs. With 13 minutes
Kansas City Chiefs.
Kansas City Chiefs. All right. Big Jim Slade. He says, I've pulled the Ford and GM tow guides now. Good. That's the way to do it, Jim. And he must say that Jen said, howdy, y'all, like a native Texan.
Good.
Well, there's a shirt I got to get that says, I wasn't born in Texas, but I got here as soon as I could. And this is a really cool state. Texas proud, I think. You got to really love that about a state. Eric Greiner.
On my spring break to Florida, we stayed at Five Flags RV Park and watched the Blue Angels at the Fort Pickens National Park. Got there early. Well, that sounds like the way to do it.
Yeah, but Fort Pickens they go right up and down the beach, but make sure that that they haven't ended for the season, because they usually stop their practice things in October.
There's on YouTube, you can watch a video about the Blue Angels, how they are selected, how many years they commit to, what exactly that commitment is. Yeah,
there was a great documentary on that. About
worth watching.
It's on YouTube. You can go search it right after we go off the live here. Look for Blue Angels. Jimmy Land says the Vikings don't play today, so they can't lose. Yeah, it's been a year, hasn't it? Oh well, what are you gonna do? All right, I think Renee H with a comment.
We learned early in our camping days to never trust an RV salesman
on towing or anything else.
Yeah, because they'll say whatever they think you want to hear.
He said we would pull a 30-foot travel trailer with a minivan. That's what he told her. Well, it's good you didn't buy from him. I give you a case in point on this. This is a 26, and we shopped this one with one of the big chains of RV dealers, and it wasn't Camping World, it was another one. But Camping World would have done the same thing too. And we had a salesman, and they gave us a price that was very competitive. It was probably a little bit better even than what we ended up paying for this. But I said, I really want a 26 model, because this one we had looked at in Indiana, and it's the 2026. And the salesman said, well, 2025s aren't out yet.
2026
aren't 2026s aren't out yet. And I said, well, we just looked at one that was a 26. He says, well, they're not telling you the truth. That's not a 26. Well, it is a 26. Look in the title. So obviously we didn't buy from them, but they wanted us to buy, and this has just a couple of little extras that the 25s didn't have. But they would have told me that. They didn't even blink an eye. Now, maybe he didn't know.
Well, no.
I will give him the benefit of the doubt.
Our salesman, he didn't know anything at all about a Brinkley. In fact,
that's right. I was telling him about it.
Features.
But all this is to say, particularly if you're going to a big RV dealership, you have to take much more than even with car salesmen have become much more professional. RV salespeople have a long way to go, and they will tell you anything to get you to buy. Have you all had experiences with that? I don't know if they'll even see it, but anybody had experiences with RV dealers telling them stuff that maybe wasn't quite so sure? Yeah, people waving hands. Yep. And yeah, and if we sat down and really talked, I think you'd be amazed that it was the beer.
Don't you get up quick. Don't you get up quick. This is what cutting off his beer.
That's what the karma. That's the karma that the RV dealers just told me.
I mean,
They
we
just
have a
they just
table
put a hex on
that
me.
is going to launch.
Yeah, this table is not very solid.
I said you shouldn't be drinking beer.
Yeah, she
Don't
said I
listen to me.
shouldn't. Fortunately, it was only a little bit that spell out. So, oh, we got it.
Oh, the joys of it all.
Big Jim Slade. Is there a website that gives the schedule? Yeah, there is a website. Go to the Blue Angels, search it, Eric. You'll find it for them all.
Thank you, Wendy.
Thanks. Look at that. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh. Is there any on the mic? Nope, none on the mic. Okay, we'll get it all set.
You smell like peach beer. The peach really smells good. It's making me think of peach cobbler.
It is good. Okay, who else? Tag Daddy, are you a member of Good Sam, and is it Worthwhile Club?
You are a member of Good Sam. At least you
I
used
am.
to be.
I am. Yeah. They basically sell stuff that they buy from a company that sells to all the other road service companies. I'm a member of Good Sam, and I'm also a member of CoachNet.
CoachNet.
And they both often use the same people. Good Sam's okay. It's connected to Camping World, and Camping World certainly uses very questionable sales tactics as a matter of policy. So, but Good Sam is okay. And Camping World stores, we like them. I just wouldn't buy a RV from them because of their sales tactics. All right, let's see what else we got.
Here's from
Big Jim Slade.
Jim. We looked at several Brinkley fifth wheels yesterday, including the 3100 model, which is what we have.
That's this one.
I think they all look alike, don't they? The 3100,
Yeah.
the Z3100.
Yeah, yep. And there's a few things. We haven't done a review on this yet, and I don't know if people want us to, we will.
Because they all look alike.
They all look alike, and we did one. But if you want us to do one,
except you've seen a couple things that people have done to change them.
Yes, and we changed a few things in this as well. If you all want us to do a full, one of our 20-30 minute reviews on this thing, let us know, and we'll try and put one together after the rally. But it's a beautiful thing when they're not sponsoring you. You don't have to do anything, and you can tell the truth about stuff. Okay, we are going to wrap up here because we're going to go live now on our community. And if you have not joined, if you hurry up, you can join right now. Go check it out, join, and then tune in and watch what we call the Afterglow. We do that every Sunday night. We also do a community-only live stream on Thursday nights. So I'm going to have a rest of my peach beer as we turn it off and move it into the community. We got a great podcast coming, great interview with a couple of RVers that we have met who are going to talk about just how they have been able to embrace the RV lifestyle more fully in their RV retirement or in their retirement, making it more a part of their lives. And I think it's very inspiring. And you'll see that in the podcast coming up on this Wednesday. Till then, send us your comments. Our personal email is mikeandjen@rvlifestyle.com. We'd love to hear from you. And do us a favor. We'd love to see you on the RV community. We're on there every day answering questions and sharing fun with other folks. And there's room for you too. Thank you, guys.
All I'm going to say is I'm going to get up first. Happy trails.
This table is very wobbly. Don't get up yet. All right. See you soon. Bye.